I never believed that a single life from a child could destroy an entire family. If someone had told me 10 years ago that my 10-year-old marriage would end because of something my little daughter said, I would have laughed and called it impossible. But that was exactly what happened. My name is Joy. I was married to my husband. We had 2 children, a 6-year-old son and a 4-year-old daughter. Life wasn't perfect, but we were happy. My husband was a hardworking man. He wasn't rich, but he always made sure there was food on the table. Every weekend, he took the children out for ice cream or to the park. They adored him, especially my daughter. She was truly daddy's little girl. People often told us we looked like the perfect family. I believed them too, until one Friday afternoon. I came home from work earlier than usual. As I entered the house, I noticed my daughter sitting quietly on the couch, hugging her teddy bear. She looked worried. I sat beside her and kissed her forehead. "What's wrong, my princess?" I asked. She hesitated before looking at me with teary eyes. "Mommy." "Yes?" "Daddy said I shouldn't tell you." The moment I heard those words, my heart skipped a beat. She lowered her head. "Daddy always brings one auntie into the house when you go to work." I froze. My husband had never given me any reason to suspect he was cheating. I forced myself to stay calm. "What do they do together?" I asked softly. My daughter answered without looking at me. "They go into your bedroom and locked the door. Daddy said I must never tell you." My hands began to shake. I wanted to believe she was mistaken. Maybe she misunderstood something. Maybe it was a relative. But the fear in my heart refused to go away. That evening, I acted as if everything was normal. I smiled, served dinner. I even laughed at my husband's jokes. But deep inside me, my mind was racing. Who was this woman? Why would my husband tell our daughter to keep it a secret? And why would a 4-year-old make up a story like that night while everyone was asleep? I stared at the ceiling until morning. I had no idea that I was about to make the biggest mistake of my life. And it all started with one question I decided to ask my husband the next morning. The next morning, I couldn't concentrate at work. My daughter's words kept echoing in my head. "Daddy always brings one auntie into the house when you go to work." I tried to convince myself that she was only 4 years old and had probably misunderstood what she had seen. But another voice in my head kept asking, what if she's telling the truth? The next 3 days, I watched my husband closely. He acted normal. He joked with the children. He called me during the day to ask if I had eaten. He even surprised me with my favorite snack on his way home from work. Everything about him looked innocent. Yet, I couldn't stop thinking about what my daughter had said. Late one